Hi guys, good afternoon. My name is Saranya, and whoever returned, welcome back, and who wanted to join today, welcome. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how I edit my Instagram picture, because I got a lot of DM from majority of my friends asking me how I would like edit my picture and how I get my picture to be so clear and bright. But I'm just gonna say that I used my Canon M50 to take all my picture recently, and use my just iPhone 7 Plus to edit all my picture. When you use like a camera to take picture, when you do the editing process after, it doesn't interfere much with the quality of the picture. However, you can use whatever you feel comfortable with, but I start using the camera because I bought it and I want to get use out of it, so I start using that, but still using my phone just to edit because it's easier. What I'm going to be showing you guys is my Instagram page, so that you guys could like see what is my editing style and stuff at the moment is looking like. So this will be, I'm gonna show like some record. So this is me. It's called Maisesu is the Instagram handle, but that is my page. So I'm kind of go with neutral tone at the moment, even though my wall is green. Well, I'll show you guys some trick how I turn all of my picture into like neutral, kind of desaturated. And this is my Instagram picture at the moment, so it's just kind of like outfit picture, a bit of products photography that I kind of like, and then I kind of like show a bit of my style. This would be my perfect style of what I like, and this is just random picture. This is like my current feed that I like, but beforehand it's kind of messy with full of color, and this one it's kind of like random stuff. This is also kind of my favorite here as well, like these, because they're all taken from like the same kind of like setting, so with the same like background settings and stuff, it kind of like merged all together. But obviously now I cannot go out, so stuck in my bedroom, so all the editing stuffs and the style kind of stay at like in the bedroom with my wall. So please keep on watching, and I'm going to be showing you guys how I editing this. So let's get started. So I'm gonna open up my phone and then I'm gonna start it. So the first app that I like to use, and I always use that since I discovered it, I don't go anywhere else, so it's called Lightroom, which is by Adobe stuffed. I'm going to start on the right hand corner. You can see that there is a picture with plus sign and a camera, but I'm gonna go straight with the picture with the plus sign. And then you have the option obviously from camera roll or from files. I'm gonna use camera roll, and then I'm gonna like swipe to pick the picture that I want to edit. So in this case I'm gonna randomly choose this one because you can see the drastic change of it. So when you come on Lightroom, there like selective healing, crop, profile, and all of those stuff. I don't really use it because you kind of have to pay for it, I guess. And then we have auto, light, color, effect, detail, optics, geometry, and preset. So basically, if you don't know like which way to edit at all, you can select the preset, and then they have a feel like thing that already there for yourself to like pick. But obviously I don't use any of that because I rather like edit myself. So firstly, if you press auto, you can see that it's kind of adjust all the setting for you, like to make picture more brighter, add more shadow, light, and whatever. So you can either keep it, and then I'm gonna show you guys on the light, which you can see there's exposure, contrast, highlight, shadows, whites, and blacks. So for the exposure, obviously self-explanatory, it's just to give a bit of brightness. You can see like if I put too much, or if I want to darken my picture. This picture itself might make a little bit brighter, but like 12, 0.9, 0.11, whatever. Then we're gonna go to contrast. So here is, I'm gonna go up and down to show you guys what the difference. So if you add more contrast, it kind of make the picture more like crisp and less faded, so depend on what you like. But for me, I don't like contrast at all. I either put a little bit just to make it more crisp and a bit like darker but not too much, and then we have highlight here, which is already set for me, but I'm going to show you guys anyway. This is without highlight. With more highlight, it just add more light to the picture on where it is bright, but personally I'm gonna bring it down so all the picture has kind of like smooth effect, doesn't have too much light or shadow. With shadow itself, you can tell if I go to the left by reduce the number down, it's kind of like, you know, go a bit darker. But if I go this way, it adds more light on the shadow, like where it's more dark. But to me, I'll leave it as that. I don't really care much. And then white, I think this is just to add light on where the light is actually hitting your picture, but I don't like too much because then all the detail from my jacket will be gone. Okay, and on the black here, if I go down, then it kind of make all the detail gone like darker and like pure black. But if I go that way, then I don't like it because it make it more like casting kind of like thing. So I'm gonna go all the way down to make all like my outfit blend together. So that's the basic. I don't really care too much about it, but by pressing on the picture like this, if I pressed it, you can see before and after, and I like more saturated and stuff, you know, making more color and things like that. But here come the fun part. It's called color. So the color effect here is my favorite thing ever. So firstly, you're gonna see loads of things, but I'm gonna explain through the easy one. It's called temperature, TEM. So you can either go like cool tone, warm tone, but obviously no one gonna go all the way like that. But in like 2015, 2016, the blue tone usually used to be my favorite like editing style, because in VSCO cam, if you guys still using it or use it before, you can tell that majority of the filter it's like kind of cool tone, but at the moment I prefer like warmer tone. And then yeah, so I'm gonna add maybe like 1 or 2, doesn't do much. And then tinted, I used to put a lot of pink tint to make like more pink and orange, because before I used to use VSCO cam and you don't have much like effect or setting, so I rely a lot on tint. But at the moment I don't really use much. You can either make it yellow or purple, but to me I'll just either make it at 0 or 1. And here come the part called vibrant. So I love to reduce it because I don't like to have a saturated picture. I prefer like neutral tone, so kind of go down. And then since I already did that, I don't desaturate my picture or saturate my picture because it doesn't really make sense. So here come the fun part. Go on this kind of like thing called mix on the corner here. Basically give you all the color you want to adjust, and this is where the fun part happens. So we have the red color, orange, yellow, green, blue, navy, violet, and then the pink one. So with the red, I don't do much because like if I reduce it, then my lip color will be gone, but the peg there will be like less red, of course. But I'm gonna just amp it up a little bit just to saturate back something. And then the orange, I go up a little bit so the blush that I put on and my skin color can pop, because the next one is yellow. So basically I'm gonna desaturate all of everything. Can you see what happened? Yep, my wall from green to gray, from green to gray. This is where I was like mind blown when I first used this app. But obviously I don't do all the way because I feel like it's a bit unnatural to do like black and white background and I'm just the only pop of color type thing. So I'm kind of keep it a little green just in case, because I'm trying to match all my pictures together and I don't want like this to be too gray and then my next picture is not gray enough, if that makes sense. So kind of leave it as that. And then the luminance, kind of like if you want your wall to be more whatever color or brighter, but just leave it as that. I might add a little bit. Then the green part, I don't need to adjust too much since the yellow already did everything for me. the blue and stuff, I leave it as that because in this specific picture I don't need to do anything. So I'm just gonna press tick and then that's it. And then one thing I love about Lightroom is if you go on like the top right corner, you can see the 3 little dot and you could just copy the setting. You just tick and then I'm just gonna randomly pop up like random picture. Like, so if I wanted to edit the same picture, then I'm just gonna tick and I'm just gonna on the top right corner and I'm just gonna paste the setting, and then it just simply did it for me, so I don't have to go through everything again. However, if I want to adjust something, like for example light, to make it more black, then I could do it, but it is done for me. And then is pretty much it. Like, so that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys find something interesting on how to use the Lightroom. It's pretty basic, like it's so easy, and I guess it's the easiest app to use, and it gives you a lot of options. You could like play around with it, whatever is suitable for yourself. And yeah, thank you for watching.